I mean, this is just pure class. It just hits home when you get them all on the desk at the same time. All the caustic plastic stuff. I'm just gonna get them out here, but just absolutely incredible. All this awesome stuff. I mean, this is just Peter Sellers. Forget about it. I mean, John Wayne, Bela Lugosi, Dracula, Bud Spencer. Yep. Gonna have me some fun. Gonna have me some fun tonight. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I thought it would be nice to take a look at all of the Kaustic Plastik figures released in 1/6 scale so far, although Bela Lugosi isn't actually out yet. But we have them all here in the order that they've been released. So first was Bud Spencer, then Peter Sellers, and John Wayne, and then very soon Bela Lugosi Dracula. I've reviewed them all on the channel. Make sure you check out the individual reviews. I think if I was to pick one, as in which one blew me away the most, I would say definitely Peter Sellers. You basically get two figures. You don't get two bodies, but you get two completely different outfits, two head sculpts, and just two completely different sets of hands and accessories for both looks. And it just absolutely blew me away. They all did. Bud Spencer was the first, and I was just shocked at the high quality of him with the metal and wood weapons, and just the quality of the hands, the fingernails, the weathering, the head sculpt. And then obviously John Wayne. That was absolutely iconic and impressive, and they just captured his presence. He's a big figure. And now Bela Lugosi Dracula opening the doors to more horror. You can expect more creepy goodness from Kaustic Plastik in the future. But we'll just take a look at them all together. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram at DeanKnight333, and check out Kaustic Plastik on Instagram as well. They did not ask me to make this video. It was an idea I had a couple of days ago. Once I'd done the videos on Dracula, I thought, well, now that I got 4 of them, it'd be nice to put them all on the desk and just show them all together. And I got in touch with Fabio and said, do you mind if I do this video? And he said, yeah, that's cool. Thank you very much. So we'll just get a look at all of these 1/6 scale works of art. I've always loved the artwork for the Bud Spencer box. Really, really nice. Would make a great poster. And here's Bud himself. With that mean expression. He's a grumpy dude. I hadn't seen the movie, or well, the multiple movies, but the specific one that this was based on, I watched it the day this arrived. Luckily it was on YouTube, the whole movie. And I really liked it, genuinely. It surprised me, and then later on I discovered obviously that Quentin Tarantino was a huge fan of this character in these movies, and he uses one of the main songs in Django towards the end of the movie. And yeah, there's just some beautiful history here with Bud Spencer. So really great entertainment. And his brother in the movies is coming out soon from Kaustic Plastik as well. So I can't wait to see that. But just amazing work here with the real metal and wood guns. Beautiful holster, and all the bullets are in the belt as well. Beautiful work on the gun. Metal and wood. Metal badge, sheriff's badge. And the body obviously specifically made for Bud Spencer. That weathered, gritty head sculpt. I love the squint. You wouldn't usually get that with figures in 1/6 scale. It's too much of a risk. But Kaustic Plastik said, nope, we're going for the full squint. Barely see those eyes. Absolutely awesome. Love the quality of the shirt as well, the pattern and the weathering on that. Beautiful weathering on the jeans and the boots and the spurs. Lovely base. And The detail on his hands and fingers is just ridiculous. There he is. Bud Spencer. Absolutely awesome piece. My friend Toys of Arkham reviewed this one as well on YouTube if you want to see a different take on the review. But that is Bud. That was my first experience. And then came Peter Sellers, which was a special one for me because I grew up with the Pink Panther movies and used to watch them all the time with my mom. She always found them hilarious, and she kind of was the one that got me into the movies in the first place. She'd always call me in the room and say, "Hey, check out this bit with Kato," surprising him in his apartment, trying to keep him on his toes, and his captain losing it slowly and getting that twitch in his eye from being so stressed out with dealing with Cluso. But yeah, just beautiful base, magnet in there, so there's no need for the stand up his crotch area. Beautiful work on the shoes, amazing work on the shoes. They are just absolutely exquisitely done. And I did remove his coat here when I changed over to the completely different look. And when I put it back together again, I don't think I tied up the belt tight enough. I think when I first got it, it was a lot tighter than this. So I need to redo that again and just tighten up his belt. But they give you so many great accessories. There's different cards that you can put in his little, I'm going to call it a wallet, even though it's not a wallet. It's, you know, it's for displaying his credentials. I can't think of the word. But yeah, the magnifying glass works. I have to get the, there you go. So that's a really nice touch. But yeah, 2 different head sculpts, 2 different hats, 2 different outfits, 2 different completely sets of hands and accessories. Absolutely incredible. And this one came with a completely different base if you wanted to use that. But just amazing. Absolutely amazing. The quality of the clothing, posability, it really is upper echelon 1/6 scale, the highest level, honestly, that I've ever seen. Been collecting stuff like Hot Toys and Sideshow and Medicom and Enterbay and Blitzway, so many other 1/6 scale companies, and I can tell you, absolutely hand on my heart truth, I think Kaustic Plastik is probably the highest quality I've ever seen in 1/6 scale. Hot Toys have done some damn fine good stuff. I mean, there's too many to list. The Jack Nicholson Joker, RoboCop, all kinds, you know, various Batman figures, Iron Man stuff, just incredible work. But honestly, the work we're seeing from Kaustic Plastik is just so up there, and such obscure to some, not so obscure to me. I mean, Bud Spencer, when I first saw him, I wasn't sure who he was, but when I'd done the research and looked into it, when I got him, I was very glad I did, and now I know more about him, and very much like some of those movies. I was obviously very aware of Peter Sellers as the Pink Panther, and that was a hell of a surprise when they said they were doing this. Now they're doing the Fonz from Happy Days as well. That's going to be that's going to be really good. John Wayne, let's take a look at him. Again, we have the magnet base, so no need for the unsightly crotch grabber growing up between his legs there. And when they first announced him, he didn't have the cigarette, but he did have a slight gap in his mouth. That was just the expression, but I thought it was for a cigarette to slide in there. So I mentioned that to Fabio when they first announced it, and then he said, no, it's not for a cigarette, but that's actually not a bad idea. We'll see if we can get that done in time for the figure's release, and we'll credit you on the box. Unfortunately, there wasn't time to put me on the box, but it was amazing to have that cigarette become a reality. It's very bad for you, don't smoke. I'm a smoker and I've been trying to quit for a long time. But yeah, we've all got our vices. Here's another one of his vices here. We got some Kentucky Straight whiskey bourbon. Another metal and wood gun with real metal bullets in there that can be removed. And perfect expression, amazing clothing, great proportions. He's a big figure, this one. He's a big dude. He got his badge under there as well, the layers of clothing. But this is a very special piece because John Wayne You know, I did more research. You know, he wasn't a perfect guy, but he's certainly an iconic legend in the Westerns. I would love to have a really good Clint Eastwood one day from Unforgiven, my favourite Western. On the belt as well, that's really nicely done. It all is. There's always more to look at. Let's see, we got the gun holster over there. Oh, and I think at the back of the belt there's a whole load of bullets. But yeah, just check out the full review. Definitely worth checking out the full review on this guy and all of them. But yeah, there you go. There's John Wayne. Beautiful artwork again on the box. I love how they just go all out. Absolute class. And then on to the most recent release. We have Bela Lugosi Dracula. There we are. I think because my one is the deluxe edition, I think that's why I have this artwork on the box, which I do like. I just kind of wish, because all these other boxes have the character so clearly on the artwork, I wish this one had Bela Lugosi, which maybe on the standard edition, maybe the standard edition box just has some beautiful artwork of Bela here. But this is amazing. Really, really stunning, high quality again. Incredible. Now, I think I gave him a 9 out of 10 when I reviewed him, because I was trying to be a bit more, I kept seeing, you know, you should never listen to the internet, but you can't help it sometimes. You're hearing people say, oh, he just gives everything a 10 out of 10. It's like, well, I couldn't help the fact that these figures are amazing. I mean, they are 10 out of 10 figures. But by the time it got to the 4th figure in a row, I was thinking, man, if I give one more Kaustic Plastik a 10 out of 10, people are just going to think I'm talking out of my butt. But I'm not. This probably is a 10 out of 10, but I just tried to be a bit more harsh with my scoring, so I gave it like a 9 or a 9.5, whatever it was. Still amazing score, but there's no reason really why this shouldn't be a 10 out of 10. At the time when I was lighting it, it was nighttime and I was using all my artificial lighting, and I was having a bit of trouble getting it to look good on camera. But now we've got the natural light coming in the room here, plus the lighting from the lamps as well, and I see absolutely no reason, you know, why that shouldn't be a 10 out of 10 figure. So they all are, really. It's just by the time I got to this guy, I thought I should try and be just a little bit more brutal with my score, just to, you know, just to keep it as fair as possible. But it is basically a 10 out of 10. They all are. Absolutely amazing pieces. I cannot wait to see more. If I'm telling you a figure's a 10 out of 10, it's because I really genuinely think it is. Everything from the presentation before the figure even comes out of the box is 10 out of 10 on these guys. They are incredible, and there's such varied characters, you know, and the stuff that's coming up. I mean, I hinted at it in one of the follow-up videos for the Bela Lugosi Dracula. There is more horror coming, classic horror, and I think a lot of you guys, especially vampire fans, are going to be really excited. Not just vampires, but yeah, I've got reasons to be excited too. And just exciting times, man. Like I said, the Fonzie's going to be interesting. The pictures they've shown of that so far look amazing. The Nosferatu vampire, wow. I mean, that looks so creepy. And this is just pure class, this Bela Lugosi Dracula here. I mean, in my horror collection, he stands very much on his own as just this incredible looking classic vampire look. Honestly, absolutely amazing. So that was it, folks. I just wanted to take a look at all these guys together. Check out the individual reviews, and yeah, just look out for more amazing stuff coming up from Kaustic Plastik. They've been blowing me away now for, I don't know, how long's it been? A couple of years, maybe? How long ago was it that I got Bud Spencer? It doesn't feel like 2 years ago that I got him, but the way time flies, it might be. It's been over a year now, but in a short space of time, they've released some incredible stuff. Not just figures, but statues and all kinds of stuff. But I'm seriously excited and very impressed with everything they've done so far. So check them out, and check me out if you haven't done already. Well, you're doing it now, but subscribe, come back and check out some more stuff. There's a fair bit to look at. Alright, I'll see you soon. Take it easy. Bye-bye.